Virginia, and Jones C. Edwards Stadium. The championship game in the Sun Belt Conference is about to kick off. It's the South Alabama Jaguars against the Marshall Thundering Herd. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
The Thundering Herd head coach told me before the game, he talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So Marshall's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We got multiple motivations here. Yes, both these teams would love to represent the Sun Belt as conference champions. But with the victory today, you also make your case to the committee that you certainly belong in this playoff bracket. Let's see if one of these teams can produce that kind of performance.
Chris, to get into that playoff, it's all about resume, and there would be no better resume builder than a win today. Both of these teams have done a great job.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, Chris, that's one way to quiet this home crowd. This defense comes out and just immediately gets to the quarterback. This place was ready to go. Great energy here in the pregame, getting their offense on the field to start the game, and then boom, it's a sack, and the air just left the building. Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be 3rd and forever.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
These are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. 3rd and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer, and ultimately this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack, and now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense out there for their first possession. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you?
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them, incomplete pass.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down. And the Jaguars bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Herd. A huge special teams score.
What a weapon it is to have the distance for a touchdown. Great job by his teammates. You see a couple of those blocks bringing him free, and then once he's in the clear, that is just great athleticism and speed all the way to the end zone. What an incredible return.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The South Alabama offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Got an opening here. Makes the defender miss. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Jaguars will to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line is...
Look out, he's breaking free. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Jaguars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a fumble behind the line. Ball scooped up by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He shreds the tackle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's the running back in the flat. And he'll be brought down. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, those are the little hidden yards that just kill you as a defense. They did everything right. They're in position. They just have to make the tackle. But the running back is a plus runner. When it's blocked for 3, he gains 5.
Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on the away team sideline, coming off that turnover, they know their defense has had their back, but the offense has to make them pay. This is an opportunity for them to get back in this game. It's been close so far, but the offense has to get on the board. Coming off that turnover, I feel the momentum shifting down here on this sideline. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Dropping back, it's Jacobs. Pass rush closing in. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Jaguars will line up to kick it away. Remember, his first punt today brought back for a touchdown. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the first down is still going. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. 2nd down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Norton. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
They keep him guessing with a run. He has first down yardage at the 46.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
It's Marshall in front right now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
No chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the ball is picked off. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Marshall.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now whistles here. We've got a man down on the field. A junior defensive end. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Jaguars offense back on the field now. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Back to pass. It's Jacobs. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Hold it. Defense. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Takes the handoff. It's Phillips. Football comes out. And the offense has it and still going.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Throwing off play action. He escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Jaguars hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. The Jaguars are going to keep this drive rolling. Trying to run, it's Phillips. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Back to pass. It's Jacobs. He's running out of time here. On the run, he'll let it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He hands it off from the gun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw.
I got to tell you, Chris, it felt like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He had players open downfield. He just needed to wait and be patient in the pocket. He went to the check down far too early, and the defense was ready for it. They're able to tackle that for a loss, short of the line to gain, and now it's 4th down.
Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Jacobs. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Woods. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
Punt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Jacobs. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. And the Jaguars will line up on 1st and 10. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Well, you got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front 7's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
That is a massive score for this group and really creates a different game moving into the 3rd quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Mental mistake by the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. So the encouragement penalty now makes it 1st down and 5. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Now over to your game inside Jones C. Edwards Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. for now. Let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Marshall will kick it off to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jenkins. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The South Alabama offense back on the field now. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's an option look. The back's got to run a pitch.
Good assignment football from this defense here. You got to have a quarterback man. You got to have a pitch man. They've got both, and they're able to stop them on third down, forcing this fourth down opportunity.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And following the punt return, we have an injured player down on the field. It's a sophomore linebacker. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. They'll kick it away here. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. The Jaguars offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there.
Neutral zone defense.
Penalty gives the offensive coordinator a little bit more room to work with now. A gift to the offense. 1st and 5 now after the encroachment. Makes the catch. It's Hunter. Open field ahead. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Back to throw. It's Jacobs. Lets it fly to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion. Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here, because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Nice grab. It's Phillips.
This is an outstanding job by this offensive line and pass protection. The defense is in a blitz. They're trying to get home, and they cannot get near this quarterback. He's just sitting back there in the pocket, and now you've manipulated your passing structure. You're trying to blitz. There's not enough defenders back there, and he's just picking them apart. That's a beautiful job by the offensive line.
And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down. On the ground, it's Phillips.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
QB bootlegs here. Coming after him. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, it's a fumble. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. What a brutal miscue to put the ball on the ground, Joe, in that situation.
They had to get points on that series, and that's why that play from the defense is so impressive. It seems like every time they've needed a stop today, some sort of play, they've been able to get it. This defense is so opportunistic, and a huge turnover right there.
Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line. Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
He's got space. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option. So they're going to read the in-man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed. And he's able to pick up a really nice gain here.
And the single back takes the handoff. He's got some space. Look out. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. This home crowd is in a frenzy.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. It's a quick grab. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Back to throw. It's Jacobs. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Looking for a receiver. The receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Defense is coming after him. Grab near the sticks. It's Hunter. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Now they call a run. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. It's Marshall in front right now. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Jacobs. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They'll try a pass here. Pulls it in. It's Woods. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. And the Jaguars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 15. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He hands it to the back. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Play fake, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Oh, he's got it. One-handed grab.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on third down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. Offense facing second and goal. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Breaks free. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
Huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. To throw, it's Jacobs. And the pressure's on. Looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Knocks that one right down the middle.
It's a good drive, and they cut into the lead, but they still need the ball twice, so they've got to work efficiently. This defense has to go out there, and they've got to get a stop quickly here in the 4th quarter.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So, Marshall's offense takes the field again. Trying to find some room. It's Meadows.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff here from the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The South Alabama offense back on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Dropping back, it's Jacobs. He lets it go on the move. That is broken up and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Caught over the middle, it's Jenkins. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. QB keeper all the way. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This D-line is just...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. Takes the handoff. It's Price.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got a crease. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hurd. This offense cannot be stopped.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense back on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Only a small gain. Now looking at
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
to the air. It's Jacobs. Running out of time in the pocket. Has no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here we go on fourth down. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. The Jaguars come to the line to run the hurry-up.
We know this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. 4th and 2, that's not a question. They're going for it because of this offensive line. Watch them do the work up front, and it allows them the opportunity to convert and move the chains.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots with this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Jaguars lining up here on 1st and 10.
Chris, that's a beautiful release by this wide receiver. Watch as he creates the space on the slant route, and now it's just about an accurate throw. And if you can frame this ball up and allow the wide receiver to run through the pass, now you're going to get some yards after the catch, which is exactly what happens.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to chuck it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Working clock with the ground game. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Looking for a gap. It's Price. Now they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.